Hey guys, BK here. I'm here with Shady. We're taking his truck. Still using my phone mount though, that way we don't have to pull it off of his dash cam or anything. But we got a story. I'll go ahead and let Shady tell you because he could probably tell you a little bit better than I could.
Alright, so around BK's house, around BK's house, there is another abandoned subdivision. I don't know.
Yeah, I showed it to him in that last video.
Well, we like to go down there, listen to music, kind of hang out. And at work the other day, some girl gave me some horchata, which is like just a Mexican drink. And I made some. And we were just down there hanging out, and I was sipping my horchata, and like, all of a sudden this cop pulled up, and she's asking us all these questions. Like, the first thing she says when she gets up there is, "It smells like alcohol." I'm like, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean by it smells like alcohol. And so she was like, "Okay, well, give us your IDs." And we're like, okay, we handed her our IDs. She went back to her car. She was out back in a few minutes. And then, next thing we know, 2 more cops pull up. At this point, we're constantly being asked, what are y'all doing down here? I guess to make sure our story was true, which it was. We were just down there hanging out, listening to music. We don't have anywhere to go really hang out outside. I mean, I guess we could go to the park, but it's where everybody goes. We kind of want to be alone. No homo. And we were just like, we're just down here hanging out, listening to music. She goes, "Where's the music?" I was like, "We kind of turned it down when you got here." I was like, "Do you want to listen to it?" And she's like, "No." So then I got searched. Funny part about that part was she goes to pull my keys out of my pocket, and she goes, "I can't get your keys out." I was like, "Do you need help?" She goes, "No." And they pulled BK out, and basically the same thing with him, except it was with a guy, and apparently it smelled like marijuana after that. I don't know how it went from alcohol to marijuana because they smelled completely different, like nowhere near the same. And they searched BK's car. Obviously they didn't find anything. And then they basically told us to get out of there. And this guy just pulled out in front of me.
Didn't even look.
Yeah, for real.
Ridiculous.
But yeah, it's just, it was dumb because, I mean, I guess we were acting suspicious. Like, she asked us if we had been drinking, and I'm like, I've been drinking this here horchata, but I mean, it's just like cinnamon and sugar.
Would you like me to take a test on one of your alcohol?
She got, yeah, whenever she was asking if we'd been drinking, I was like, "No, do you have one of those alcohol tester thingies?" She goes, "An Alka-Seltzer?" And at first I was like, did she say an Alka-Seltzer? And
no, we're not doing cold medicine.
And she was like, "No, it's an Alka-Seltzer." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I didn't even know that's what they were called."
I knew that they were called breathalyzers.
Right. But I've never ever in my life heard of Alka-Seltzer.
It was really ridiculous to have 3 cops show up there though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why did we have to have 3 cops over 2 teenage boys doing absolutely nothing?
Yeah. I bet they felt really stupid after they found out that they wasted their time on nothing.
Yeah, for real. Well, speaking of cops wasting their time, my buddy, he grows paper plants. And paper plants give off a lot of heat, just like marijuana. And they have planes that fly over, and they look for heat signatures, you know, for like marijuana growers. And he is a cop, that's the funny part. And he had cops coming out of the woods on him. They raided him, and they found pepper plants. Like, I wonder how embarrassing that would be. Just to go in and, oh, he's got paper plants.
That's great.
Not get fried, but it just be your mouth.
Yeah. Honestly, cops, they're really weird.
So yeah, we basically lost our hangout spot.
Which was our last hangout spot. Over nothing.
Over nothing.
Like, I mean, like you saw in my last video, there was nobody there. No houses or anything. And that makes my story straight. I just said that we were listening to music and we didn't want to bother anybody, so we came to that other subdivision. So, I mean, they were still trying to push stuff out of us.
But we didn't have anything
Exactly.
to be pushed out. I mean,
exactly. And then when they searched my car, they just like opened the trunk and everything and saw the big subs there. And I mean, if that didn't confirm our story for them, I don't know what would.
Yeah.
Them searching and finding nothing, spending 15 minutes searching my car for a waste of time. I mean, it was just stupid, but either way, we decided to go ahead and make a vlog about it. I was going to do a gaming video, but this seems a lot more interesting, I guess.
You know what's funny? We were just talking about what happens whenever a cop pulls up. What are we going to tell him?
Yeah.
Or be truthful, and I'm just like... And then it happened. I was
Yeah.
like, we're getting Wendy's, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, last time we got pulled over close to that spot because we were looking at this old, I forgot where it was. It was an old Chevy, big block Chevy in the
K10.
K10. It was in the back of the woods and windows had been knocked out of it. I mean, I've lived there for years, gone back there for years, and nobody's back there to come get it. It looks like it's been crashed into a tree. I mean, it was completely wrecked, and
we just liked it because it had a big 454 in it.
Exactly, and we were actually thinking about trying to search around the area to see who owned it, to see if we could get a good deal on it, just to pull the 454 out of it. But on our way down there, we turned at that turn that is in the very back. If you watch my other video, there was a cop hiding behind there and
talking to some lady about something, and the weeds were high, so we didn't even know he was back there. But he told us to pull up, and we were just like, yeah, we were going to go clear out the wasps out of this old truck down here, and that's really what we were doing. There were some big wasps. Like, we couldn't even pop the hood because there were so many wasps around there. So I had gotten some wasp spray, and we were going to go spray the wasps. Oh, we had some firecrackers.
Well, I mean,
but it wasn't for the truck.
He didn't see that.
Yeah, we were just playing around with them.
He saw the bug spray because it was rolling around in the floorboard. He would have had been blind to not see that. But it was really weird.
I thought another funny part of that big whole thing was like, she went to go to my right pocket, because I keep my wallet in my right front pocket instead of my back pocket, because they like to fall out of my pocket for whatever reason. She's like, all you got in here is your wallet. I was like, I think there's a pen in there. And she was like, a pen? I'm
like a pen's like a lethal weapon or something.
What am I going to do, hide all the marijuana's in it, or...
Am I going to
pen around with me?
I'm going to stab a cop with probably a bulletproof vest on with an ink pen.
For real.
And another thing, when they searched my car, I was completely honest with them. I told them that I had a pocket knife in the console, and they were like, okay. And this was the cop who actually searched me, because like we said, there was 3 there. One of them was talking to Shady about him and getting him to empty his pockets and everything, and then the other one took me to the front of the car and did the same with me. And that cop was the one who searched my car, and I told him that I had a pocket knife in there, and he was like, okay, that's cool. But an ink pen, an ink pen makes them freak out.
I mean, that might be a weapon in jail.
Maybe.
But
I mean, we're just a couple teenagers that are still in high school, came home from school, and I mean, we have an ink pen.
and honestly, I'm pretty sure I forgot the ink pen. I don't even know where it's at, unless it's in your car.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was kind of ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I guess we're going to go ahead and get some food, and we might vlog later. If not, it'll probably just be a really short vlog. I'm going to try and make it a little bit shorter, because I know those long ones are kind of boring to watch at times, but hopefully this one will be pretty interesting. So if we don't do anything more tonight, then I'll probably just do a little outro on the way home or something. And if we do, then I guess we'll see you guys then. So see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, BK here. I'm not going to do a super long outro. Shady and I just kind of went back to the house. But I don't really need to do a really long outro because my storage on my phone isn't that great right now, because I have 2 vlogs on there worth of footage. So I need to kind of hurry this up so I don't run out of space. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope our experiences were interesting. And if you liked the video, make sure you give it a like rating. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.